truly love it. Like Sarah Hunt H was the one who actually convinced me to read this. Her blog on new releases that she did, I found to be very good.
That's gonna be me. Look at him. Yeah, they are. He missed like him.
You missed
Looks too much up for. Yeah, you're right. The upper body part is not. You're strays. Rude. Okay. Good morning. Oh yeah. Hi everyone, and welcome to a new vlog. If you're new here, my name is Laura, and I am an English major, studying to get my master's in English literature, of course. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so I really hope you guys are having a better start of the week than I am, because it's been a while. It's been a wild ride. On Monday, I was on my way to work. I left my apartment, and when I was my car wouldn't start on Monday. I was on my way to work and my car would not start. Luckily, one of my sisters that doesn't work on Mondays was there, and so I had to rush back to my apartment and ask her if I could borrow her car. Luckily, she said yes. My sisters love me. Thank you if you're watching. And honestly, that was a doozy. Work was fine, like always. You know, it's not really a stressful job. But I did kind of notice that like I wasn't really feeling myself in a sense. I don't know. When I came home, oh yeah, I did a little reading of the Book of Form and Emptiness, and I decided right then and there that I am going to soft DNF that book. A part of me still wants to finish it, but I just can't. I I don't like the characters. I really don't. And like I understand that they're grieving and they're going through mental health and everything. I just feel like they could have been written better. Um like for example, the main character is a little kid in I think 8th grade or a freshman in high school, and I'm assuming he has undiagnosed autism, but he's just so mean to his mom. And it frustrates me because, like, his mom is obviously grieving through the same situation that they're both going to. And he just, I don't know. I don't know. There's probably something I'm missing, probably something is more going to happen into the book, but I just finished this one section where the mom was really, really happy. She's coping with her grieving through buying stuff. She's a hoarder, apparently. But she bought this really beautiful yellow teapot that made her happy. And by buying the teapot, that like actually encouraged her to start cleaning her house and throwing away a lot of junk that she had and everything like that. And when Benny comes home, um, I guess she did something really embarrassing that triggered him to be fucking rude to her. And all we know, because this is in his perspective, is that as he's running away, we hear the some just crash and pieces falling. And then we later find out that the mom angrily threw the teapot at the fridge because she's frustrated that her son is so mean and not communicating with her. And again, like I understand that it's hard to communicate. It's especially when you're undiagnosed and you're hearing voices and blah, blah. Like I get that, but I guess it just really angers me that I'm literally halfway through the book and we haven't gotten anywhere within their relationship. And I feel like I could be assuming, but I feel like the progression of their relationship isn't going to start until like the last 3/4 of the book. I just feel like it's a little too late. I don't know. And it's so disappointing because I loved A Tale for a Time Being, and that also dealt with addiction and depression and grieving and everything like that. That dealt with all those things, but it's just I don't like the approach she took for this specific book. And the reason why I it's a soft DNF is because I do want to give her the benefit of the doubt and see like maybe the ending is going to make it better, but I'm just I'm just sick of it right now. I'm just sick of it right now. So I decided to DNF it, and I came home very comfortable and happy with that decision. I think I forgot to mention, but a while ago I had started reading The Haunting of Alejandra, but I had left it at my parents' house, so I couldn't finish it. I have it back, so I decided to pick that up again and hopefully finish it. But yeah, I came home and my sisters had just started watching Pride and Prejudice, so that was a nice treat. And after that, we decided to go out to a little downtown area where there's shops and there's like a little food court, and it's right next to the uh, belt line here in Atlanta. And it was such a beautiful night. It really turned everything around for me, because I really like my routines, and I had already settled on the routine of waking up, going into the office, doing work, and going back home. So the fact that my car didn't start was kind of like it frazzled me, you know? Um, and I was fine and everything like that. We tried jumping my car later that night, but we couldn't really see good. That was kind of like a bad idea. Um, and so I'm working from home today, basically. And there is obviously not an issue for me to work from home. I love working from home. If I could work from home every day, I could. But my my boss is kind of weird, and I'm only saying this because I am leaving soon. So full timers have to be there twice a week. I had told them that I would go there every day because I'm working on this specific project that the folders only open when I'm in their server. So basically, when I'm in the office, and I just don't want to leave with a lot of loose ends out there. I mean, I know there's going to be a lot of projects that I won't be able to finish. Um, but this one's like a really big, important one, so I want to get as much done as possible. And since in the beginning I was only working on it twice a week, I was like, you know what? I can multitask. It's fine, right? If you've seen in my last vlogs, it's a lot of loading time. And usually around the afternoon, our website where I do other projects really slows down because I'm assuming like a lot of people are using it, plus the files that are downloading uh, slows everything down too. And that's why I have a lot of free time, and that's why I've been able to read so much. Um, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. But one of the reasons why, like, I am like kind of like on edge about working from home is because my boss, I'm just worried that like she's gonna be really checking up on me. She will, I don't know, do weird stuff. Like, not like the fact that I'm working from home again after I had just said. I don't know. To make a long story short, while I am happy, I'm cautious. I'm really cautious. And yeah, that's how my week has been going so far. Uneventful but very stressful. Hello and happy Wednesday. Um, Welcome to the part of the video where I ignore work and look for the next books that I want to read. I'm getting sick and I don't want to work anymore. So I'm just taking a small break, and I'm 30 pages away from finishing The Haunting of Alejandra. And so I want to just go ahead and have my next book ready for when I finish it. So welcome to my July TBR. I think that's what this is basically it. Whoops. So I definitely need to rearrange my TBR bookshelf. Oh, you can't even see the whole thing. Oh, you're okay. You're okay, princess. You're okay. You're okay. My dog is scared of my phone and the tripod. I definitely need to reorganize my TBR bookshelf, but it's fine. We're okay. I know for a fact that I want to start different nonetheless, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. For some reason, okay, well, first of all, this is this is not just my TBR shelf. This is also my overflow shelf because my regular bookshelf has no more space. For some reason, I've been really wanting. I've been drawn to the Master. For some reason, I've been drawn to the Master of Margarita. Isn't this edition beautiful? Like, sorry it's inverted, but it was beautiful. I haven't read it, haven't heard about it, so I was really excited when I found it. It's just ever since the disappointment that was A Book of Form and Emptiness, I don't know if I'm ready to read another big brain book. I'm gonna have it out just in case. I've also been really drawn to these two books, which is the Iliac Crest by Cristina Rivera Garcia and Caramelo by Sandra Cisneros. And if you've seen my last one of, I think 2 vlogs ago, I love Sandra Cisneros' writing. So yeah, actually that is going in that pile. And I want to read the Iliac Crest because I think I want to do something summer weenie-ish. I just heard about what that is, so I don't really have books dedicated for Summerween. And this just happens to be a horror book. I think I'm gonna do it, and it's really short too, so yes, that's gonna be part of that. Kind of want to throw in another nonfiction. Oh, this is a book of short stories, JK. Oh, I could do that. Yes, this is a book, The Undocumented Americans by Carla Cornejo Villavicencio. I can't read apparently with this text, but this is a book of short stories about other Mexican American, or sorry, other Latinos struggling with undocumented Americans on DACA. This seems interesting. I've been interested in this novel ever since I started writing my thesis, but I don't think a lot of the stories here can fit into my thesis, so that's why I didn't really read it. So now let's just read it for funsies. As you saw earlier in this video, I already finished Sam's tea party, so I think you can fit here. Hey, okay. I don't know. I kind of want something lovey-dovey, but I don't think I have anything like that. I mean, I guess I could I guess I could read Violeta by Isabel Allende, but I don't really feel like reading that yet. I love, as much as I love, I'm not really attracted to romance books. If anything, I love romance subplots, but I've never really been a big, romance books haven't really drawn to me. Funny enough, I am watching the summaries by Carrie Can Read on the ACOTAR series. And I actually just finished the summary for the first ACOTAR book, and now I'm kind of stuck to like actually reading the series or just keep listening to the summaries. And I think I might just finish the summaries, honestly. The idea of like fairy porn, just like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna add Lolita into this random makeshift July TBR because again, it's also how it kind of been drawing my eye, and I can finally say that I have read it. So again, this is a unofficial July TBR list because I made a whole video of my June TBR thinking that I was only gonna be able to read those, I think it was only 5 books in that video. Not only did I read more, half of the books I read weren't even in that video. So these books that I took out of my TBR are like the ones that I truly want to get to in the month of July, but I'm not holding myself hostage, you know, like if I don't get to them, I don't get to them. If I get to all of them, I get to all of them. I really don't care, but I do want to focus on these, if that makes sense. Anyways, so the final list is the Undocumented Americans by Carla Villavicencio, Iliad Crest by Cristina Rivera Chavez. Oh, I'm sorry, Cristina Rivera Garcia. Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. Caramelo by Sandra Cisneros. I'm actually really excited for this one because it's actually been on my TBR list for a while, so glad I got this one out. The Master of Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov. I don't know how to pronounce that, but The Master of Margarita. I'm so in love with this cover. Anyways, and Different Not Less by Chloe Hayden. So like I said, I am almost done with The Haunting of Alejandra. So I think I'm going to start with The Master of Margarita next. This will be my next read, and the rest will be for July. Since this is only 120 pages, I think I'm also gonna I'm gonna read these two right now. Next, these two are the books that I'm gonna read next once I'm officially done with The Haunting of Alejandra. There you go. And that concludes my booktube segment of this video.